Inside Scoop, and here with the dish from Star Magazine. Say hello to our friend Shady Shallon Lester. Hi, Shallon.
Hi.
Okay.
Yes.
The OJ reality show.
Oh, God, yeah. So, OJ Simpson might be out of prison as soon as October. So, I know, right? I thought he was there forever. But, so TMZ has taken it upon themselves to reach out to some reality TV show producers, some agents, some networks, just to kind of gauge their interest on whether or not they would want to do an OJ reality show. And some of them had a modicum of good taste and were like, absolutely not. But some were kind of intrigued about it because, weirdly, OJ has become big business again. He had that documentary that just won the Oscar.
But that's...
The People versus OJ Simpson was huge for FX.
Yeah, but
right.
that's us seeing it all happen through acting.
Right.
This is not the real OJ making money off of... I mean, he owes the Brown family millions of dollars.
$33 million for a civil suit loss for a wrongful death judgment. Because he wasn't convicted criminally, but he did lose the civil suit. So now he owes them that much.
But even if he did the reality show and the money went to the Brown family directly, I don't know that this is something, I mean, I would watch on it. Honestly, I would watch. I don't know who would sponsor it, though. I don't know what sponsors would sponsor it.
Well, this is the thing. The producers were kind of saying, and they wouldn't give their names because who wants to be associated with this garbage
Chris.
fire?
Mother of Chloe J.
Right. Chloe J. I got to remember that. But they were saying it would be like a pay-per-view kind of thing. A pay-per-view or like a streaming thing. It wouldn't be like on network TV. It wouldn't be replacing The Bachelor. But he's less controversial than he used to be. I guess in the 90s, people were very touchy about chopping your wife's head off, whatever.
Since when is killing not controversial? I mean, now, he was found innocent, but in the court of public opinion, how is he going to call the Mastro Steakhouse and get a table? And then when he sits down, who stays sitting as he pulls out his knife to cut his steak?
Not a woman. Not a woman. Yeah. It doesn't say much for this great country of ours, but there is a market for this. I mean, and he is so delusional, I don't think he thinks that people see him that way.
Well, we'll see what happens in October.
Yeah, we will.
When the juice is on the loose.
The juice will be loose.
All right. Justin Bieber.
Justin. Okay, Justin is having a little bit of trouble down under. It's not a sexual joke, actually. He is down in Australia. He's in Melbourne, kicking off the new leg of his Purpose Tour. And he had a bad encounter with a fan who sort of stalked him in his hotel, wanted a photo. We have a video of it. It speaks for itself.
Look at your respect level. Look at your respect level. Come on. Look at you. Make me sick.
So if you didn't hear that, he's like, look at your level of respect. Look at you. You make me sick. Okay, I know. Okay, I know. We all want to hate on Justin Bieber, and I'm not defending him just because I want to sleep with him, even though I do. But I'm saying...
What?
He's so cute. Wendy. He's so hot.
He's a jerk.
I like, maybe I'm into jerks, who doesn't like a little... I'm a girl. So this fan, by her own admission, stalked him all day, cornered him outside his hotel, asked for a photo. He said, no, I don't want to take a photo. He was adamant about it. And her quote was, I don't care what he wants. I'm getting a photo anyway. This is not a celebrity civilian thing. This is not a man-woman. This is a human-to-human thing.
So she was being pushy and she's 16 years old.
Yes. If you set up a boundary as a person and someone else breaches that boundary, you can't then turn around and play the victim that someone's being mean to you because you crossed their line that they set up.
All of these stories about him and this behavior, they all seem to be one and the same.
Yeah.
Like every time I hear a Justin Bieber, the same ba 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 ba. It's just white noise to me.
Yeah. I think he's genuinely tired of fame. I don't blame him. Like his shows aren't going very well. The fans are saying he looks bored. He looks kind of like glassy-eyed and out of it.
Oh,
just like he doesn't want to be there. Yeah.
So then why doesn't he make this the last tour?
He should.
And go back to Canada.
He should.
And get his life together. And he's still young enough to then come back and do something else.
He's a great artist. Put out an acoustic album and just be known for your art.
He's talented.
This is also what he's doing that's bizarre. So he's saying, like, I don't want pictures, I don't want this. But then on his Instagram, if you guys follow him, not that I do, he's been posting all week about, like, pictures of him hugging fans and let's hug more. We all need to be friends. Let's get back to this. So, like, Justin, you are kind of digging your own hole here.
All right. So, thank you for that one. Yeah. I don't normally care about a Tori and Dean story anymore, but this one,
They're such a mess.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, bless their hearts.
So what are they up to?
So, nothing good. Last week, Dean's ex-wife, Mary Jo, dragged him into an LA court and said that he owes her $100,000 in child support for their 18-year-old son, Jack. And he absolutely had a meltdown about this. The judge was like, go out into the hall and try to work it out. You know it's bad in family court when a judge is like, I can't deal with you, go into the hall and talk.
And she's representing herself.
She's representing herself, yeah. And she filed this quite a while ago. And he's like, you're humiliating me, and I'm falling on hard times. You still have children, and you still are a father to those children.
He just had his 5th. You know, at the time of a vasectomy, it was $30,000. They couldn't afford to get that.
That's how much
so
it is?
they didn't get the vasectomy.
But their baby shower was $40,000.
But that was paid for by the grandmother. Will he be arrested? Like, when will this happen?
So he owes $50,000.
I mean that.
I mean, it literally could happen any moment. He owes half of that money today.
See?
Or Mary Jo could go back to court, file a complaint, and have him arrested. So he's trying to, right? Yeah.
So what is he doing for money? He's just had his 5th baby.
I think that is what he is doing for money. He's doing Tory. That is what he does for money. Where's the lie? I think that they think they can make money off of these pregnancies. You know, the People magazine spread, the whatever. Even if they make 20 grand, that's nothing. They don't even own their home. And her mother pays their rent, pays their food, and pays the children's schooling and daycare. So they have a lot of their bases covered. Like, get a job at Panera. Go work.
Thank you, Shallon. Everybody, for more information on these stories, go to wendyshow.com.